Hi everyone. Have you heard about the Tylenol Murders? Yes, the Tylenol Murders, also known as the Chicago Tylenol Murders, refer to a series of cyanide poisonings that occurred in the United States in 1982. The murders began on September 29, 1982, when seven people died after consuming extra-strength Tylenol capsules that had been laced with cyanide. The victims were from different parts of the Chicago area and ranged in age from 12 to 67 years old. The Tylenol murders had a significant impact on the public perception of the safety of over-the-counter medications and led the implementations of tamper-evident packaging on customer products. Johnson & Johnson, the manufacturer of the Tylenol, responded to the crisis by redesigning its packaging and regaining the public trust. Before that, introduce myself. My name is Taufiqur, and we will talk and discuss about the 7 questions of the case study of the Tylenol murders. Number 1, it talks about the consequences. What might have been the consequences if Johnson & Johnson had decided to throw out the first report of Tylenol-related death and not recall the product? Well, actually, if Johnson & Johnson had opted to withstand the initial reports of the Tylenol-related fatalities and not withdraw the product, the repercussions could have been severe. The firm would have encountered intense public security and hostility, which could have led to a substantial decline in trust in the brand. This could have resulted in the decrease in sales and market share, as well as a potential legal action from the families of this victim. The company's reputation could have been irreparably damaged, and it might have taken years to restore the trust of consumers. Let's continue to the number 2, which number 2 will talk about public relations. What other public relation options did Johnson & Johnson have in responding to the first round of Tylenol murders? So, in response to the initial Tylenol homicides, Johnson & Johnson had several public relation options. They could have issued a public apology and provided compensation of the victims' families. They could have also enhanced security measures to prevent future tampering incidents. However, the company chose to withdraw the product and redesign the packaging to prevent future incidents. Number 3, wise decision. Do you think the company made a wise decision by reintroducing extra strength Tylenol? Well, Johnson & Johnson made a prudent decision by reintroducing extra strength Tylenol. By addressing safety concerns and implementing new packaging, the company was able to regain consumer trust and reintroduce the product to the market. The new packaging and safety measures helped to prevent future incidents of tampering. Well, let's move to the number 4, which it will talk about the act. In light of the response of the other companies not to move precipitously when faced with a crisis, do you think Johnson & Johnson should have acted so quickly to remove the Tylenol product when the second round of Tylenol murders occurred in 1986? In light of the response of other companies not to act swiftly when faced with a crisis, Johnson & Johnson should have acted too quickly to remove the Tylenol product. when the second round of the Tylenol homicide occurred in 1986. The company's prompt in the first crisis helped to establish a precedent for how to handle such a situation in the future. And then, number 5, lessons. What specific lessons can be derived from the way in which Johnson and Johnson had handled the public relation aspect of these tragedies? So, the specific lesson that can be derived from the way in which Johnson and Johnson managed the public relation aspect of the Tylenol crisis include the importance of transparency, quick action, and prioritizing customer safety over profits. So the company's approach demonstrates the value of open communication with the public and the importance of taking responsibility for the safety of its products. Number 6, media environment. What was the media environment when the Tylenol crisis occurred? How might the result have differed if the crisis occurred today? So, the media environment when the Tylenol crisis occurred was different from today. Of course, at the time, there was less focus on social media and 24-hour news cycles. However, the event will received widespread coverage in traditional media outlets. If the crisis occurred today, the company would likely face even more intense security and pressure to respond quickly due to the proliferations of the social media and the constant news cycle. Number 7, concern from the customer. C was information Johnson & Johnson offered from its customer on the Tylenol website in www.tylenol.com. Follow the links to the care cards, host call, and FAQ sections. How did this section demonstrate Johnson & Johnson's concern for customers? How do you think Johnson & Johnson will use this website to communicate with the public if new health scared surfaced? So Johnson & Johnson provide a range of resources for its customer on the Tylenol website in www.tylenol.com, and the cards and the house call and the FAQ section demonstrate the company's concern for customer by providing information on product safety, usage, and potential side effect. If new health scared surface, Johnson & Johnson would likely use its website to communicate with the public by providing updates on the situations, offering safety tips, and addressing any concerns or questions from customers. That's all about the Tylenol Murders. Thank you.